Okay, the stream seems to be running. I'm not sure how my voice is, but I hope you guys can hear me. Welcome everyone, this is Blade Trainer 0 Focus at Doomworld, and I'm playing through dmh094's Spare Parts map pack today, which is a 13 map set of really compact, fast-paced kind of maps with a lot of little tributes to particular map makers, if I could describe it that way. So, without further ado, let's give this a go. So I did try to go over the basic rules in the description there, but in essence it's pistol start. I won't be going for all secrets, but I will be going for all monsters. I'll be avoiding saves unless it starts really ticking me off or I've died like 5 times in a row. In general, I'm just going to be trying to offer feedback on the mood and how I enjoy it. So yeah, I'm not too deep of a critic. So I'll just be trying to enjoy it and letting you know how that goes. Let's go. So I've got the first map, Mini Majin. It's not entirely blind for me. I did give it a test run earlier, and it's got a particularly devious trap near the end. So I'm not going to go completely hardcore mode for this. I'll at least know how close to dead I am. Right. I do quite like this map right from the start. I mean, especially those pillars along the sides there. That's a really nice detail. It's not something you see all that often. And I should have taken the berserk first. So yeah. First secret of the map is nicely telegraphed and easy to find. Yep, and yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good intro secret. And berserk is always nice in my opinion, so you know. But berserk isn't going to be good here. I survived this far from that first run. Oops. Never put yourself in the line of fire of a shotgun. Unless you're shooting first. Yeah, see, this got me last time as well. So you gotta be careful not to let anything go over that. Or this. Or yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, that was the other secret. I definitely appreciate having a decent amount of armor. Fight after this Kako is going to be a little bit rough. It's a nice frantic song, you know. Keeps you going, keeps you moving, and makes you panic like hell when... Ow! You know what? Don't even... No! Got the archvile killed by his minions. But yeah, I like this map. It's a good start. I'm looking forward to what else comes from it all. Perfect. You need to conserve health a bit in this map. So really focus on those hit scanners, you know? Yeah. So the trick with pinkies is that they have precisely 3 attack frames, and as long as you aren't in contact with them on the 3rd attack frame, they're completely harmless. Best way to practice that is just to put yourself in a crowd of pinkies, get in the corner, and chuck your way out of them. The berserk is ideal in this case. For example, like this. So yeah, unless they really got you surrounded, pinky should be 0 threat. Fast monsters are a lot more difficult though, because, you know, it's a much tighter timing window. Ow. I'm not sure if that looked like it was a low roll. It's a hit scan. This one does kind of feel like you're taking cover in a office building or something. You're taking cover around the corner, you've got the bad guy shooting at you. 1 minute. Sorry about that. I may need to AFK in a few minutes as someone wanted my attention, but I'll try and finish this map first. I don't think it's too urgent. Oh, that was... Yeah, I might take advantage of this particular kind of weapon. If I'm feeling a little bit fixy, I guess. It's a fixy trapsy kind of thing. Right. Lena. I really don't like it when it skips like that. I don't know why it does that. It's annoying, but you know. Yes, I'm being the boring way of doing it off while. Oh, that was irritating. Ah. Oh, come on. He's gonna come here now. Yep. This guy is very persistent. Come on. Okay, so definitely a threatening archvile. There was at no point there where I didn't feel pressured by that bloody archvile. Okay. There we go. There we go. All secrets, all kills, all items. There we go. Complete playthrough. Solid map. Good first map. Definitely setting the threat bar a little bit high for the first map, I think, but it's got the difficulty scaling there, maybe. But it is a good map. Yeah. I mean, I didn't even mind trying it a couple of times. That's always a good sign. Anyway, on to the next map, and then I shall be AFK for just a few minutes while I check with someone, and yeah, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Wasn't anything too urgent. Map 2, Combat Roundhouse. And it starts out with a kicker soundtrack and... yeah, Hell Knights in the background. What is that? Yeah, Hell Knights. Definitely encouraging me to keep moving to some degree. It's not actually too threatening right at the start, it just comes across that way. It's interesting. Oh. Now I'm very threatened. Oh shit. Oh, that was embarrassing. Should be starting pistol start anyway, so... there we go. So, Combat Roundhouse, 25 monsters, feels like a lot more. Let's get this going. Yeah, so I need to do a little platforming there. Right. Keep that guy standing back. The real secret to any bullet battle is being able to maintain enough distance from the bullets to move in time. Probably be shooting a shotgunner. Okay, so that probably lowers. Oh, that lowers us here. Oh, gives me some armor. Nice. I haven't found the secret yet. I wonder if I've just missed it. No, I've missed it. Oh, I'm sure it'll crop up somewhere. Oh, interesting. Encourages people to take diversions and turns in a natural way. Something I kind of struggle with myself, so it's a nice thing to see. And the themes, like the theme of a castle in a mountain, you know, it's not quite a hell castle, but a castle. It's very consistent. It's like, for me, I tend to start smashing a lot of textures together, but this uses a relatively limited texture palette pretty well. As a stylistic choice, rather, I should say. But yeah, I'm getting a bit too pretentious for myself right now. Apologies. Let's just enjoy the film. There we go. This is a kind of, sort of a weird way to put it maybe, but a relaxed slaughter. It's like, gives the vibe of a slaughter map, maybe in part helped because of the music, but without actually being too pressured on the player. I don't know, it's hard to describe. I've missed something obvious, obviously. Ah, there we go. Yes, I knew it. Oh, and the blue key too. Interesting. Super shotgun is greatly appreciated at this stage. That's this way. There we go. Nope. Nope. There we go. Could be for this, yep. The sequence of switches doesn't quite feel intuitive, but it's not so bad as to call it hexagon. So, a little bit of heretic, but not too bad. Okay. I mean, I love heretic anyway. I should try mapping for it at some point. Wait, what's that way? Bit of a navigation. There we go, there we go. There we go. Easy peasy. Got me a blue key. Yeah. Still haven't found the secret. The rocket launcher might be handy, but not necessary. 100% kills. So, pretty solid. Nice little. As I say, it feels like a essence of slaughter almost. It's only one or two enemies, but they feel like they're pressuring you. I don't know. Not too difficult though. Was good fun. nice themes, good consistency. So yeah. On to the next map before I get too verbose. What dwells beneath, indeed. Demons from hell mostly, I imagine. That is a very nice cavern look. Almost reminds me of was that Sunless? Maybe. It's map 3 of a particular set. Reminds me very much of. So Sunless, which I'm pretty sure it's the one with. It's the same map set that has Mucus Flow. Can't remember the name, but I think that's where the vibe is coming. Feels similar to that. Ow. Taking a few more hits than I, practically speaking, should be letting. Ow. Yeah, DMH maps always do make good use of like using the terrain to corral the player. Keep your range of movement just a little bit restricted, but not so much that, you know, good discipline can't take care of it. Anyway, one secret. I'm guessing that's a secret. And you know what I've been doing? I haven't pistol started this. There we go. Now we're playing with shotgun. Ow. It doesn't feel like a super threatening map right from the get-go. Not entirely a slow burn. I mean, these echoes were giving me some trouble. And I'm having more trouble now that I don't have a super shotgun to make it easy. I've been doing it since Doom 1 days, so... I'm ashamed of my accuracy. There we go. 5, 6, 7. 6 or 7. What do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 shots. Nice. Extra shell for us all. Can't see. Oh, that's not a secret. That's the red key. I suspect this is a secret. It's got a few little rewards in there. Oh no, that's the yellow key room. Okay. That opens the door here, so it's a lot of... Oh my. Ow. No. That was ow. No. I have no health. I cannot deal with revenants if they teleport as well. Ugh. Health first, revenants later. And you can pick up a key. Pretty sure that's over there. Yeah, I'm gonna try and cheese these guys a bit. You've never seen my health. Yeah, it's just wide enough for me to be uncertain of how much protection it can offer. Yeah. Okay. No. No. Thank you. Okay. Good thing I didn't press that switch. I would probably be dead. These faces feel like a secret, just asking for it. Okay, well at least I got some ammo, but I don't have a machine gun. fair amount of resource pressure in these maps. But we've got enough ammo, but the health is always a little bit spare. But I mean, I am also kind of careless, so... yeah, I do still like this cabin aesthetic. I mean, let's take a moment there, eh? Cabin castle, or cabin... I don't know what even the term is, like... cabin dwellings? Cabin... Anyway. I really should read more. It's been a long time since I've done that seriously. Anyway. There we go. Let's move up. I really desire a shotgun or a super shotgun. Oh wait, I have got a... Baka. There we go. Oh, super shotty, how foolish I was to ignore you. All of the maps flow really well. It's like I don't feel like I'm lost all that much. So that's really good from that aspect. Getting the flow, ow, isn't always something easy. Ah, yes. Now there's going to be something very threatening that impels me to use it, I'm sure. Yep. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ow. Thank you, Boom. Oh, that was not wise. I was hoping for loot. I got death. Death and a pair of revenants in a position that is very awkward for me to try. Okay, so I don't know if I call this a soft block so much as a... oh crap, death trap. Anyway, one hopes this playing kind of cheesy will resolve this one. If I had a little bit more health and armor, I might, but a single, even mid damage roll for one of those revenants is just gonna murder me. I didn't pick up a machine gun somewhere, did I? No, I really didn't. Machine gun is exactly what you need for stun locking a single revenant. And I'm really burning through my shells here too. Ah, thank you, Hell Knight. You're still gonna die, but thank you. Right. I've got many things I need. And a red key. No. Oh. Oh, well, there's attempt number 1. Also, great to hear, DMH. Sorry, I only checked the chat now. Glad to see you here. Yet another devious archvile. You are very good at the ambushes there. Yes, let's see what this tent brings. There we go. Hopefully I'll be a little bit less wasteful of shells this time around. And... deal with that guy. Gonna need a few more shells for those geckos. And a bit more accuracy too. There we go. Ooh. Do the projectile dance. Let me help you out of that clipping issue. If you want to maybe look at the placement of the barrels there, it looks cool, but does seem to interfere a little bit with the geckos. Maybe just widen the area a little bit, and that should give them the gap they need, I think. There we go. There we go. Still not doing great on health, but I never am. Wanted to go here, yes, and that means I need to push the button somewhere. Not this one. Is there one here? No. This button, no, that's a door. It's also... Wow, I just played this map and I've already lost track. This button, right here, the one that was very obviously placed over there. Those revenants. Okay, well, until I can get that super shotgun. Oh no. Oh no. That ended very badly. Yeah, this is a very... There's not really much of an ideal way to deal with this trap except a little bit of luck. I mean, occasionally that's not too bad. I mean, a little bit of risk is part of the game, but yeah, this could be a bit of a sticking point for some people who get annoyed by revenant closets that really, really close you in. But I don't know. It's more of a personal thing. Alright, one last try with no saves. It's not that difficult to map, I'm just careless and rusty a bit, so yeah. In terms of placement for the level difficulty, I suppose I'd put it... Yeah, it's a good placement. It's not too difficult for a third map, or a map set that starts out with throwing an arch file at you. So, yeah. Like, the monster counts are hardly even that high. I mean, what's this one? 50 monsters? It's just that the counters are so compact that you feel the presence of every one of them, you know? Whereas a slaughter maps, it's open pitch battles against hordes of enemies, which is fun, but it's a very different dynamic. This is making the individual demons a lot more threatening, which is a nice approach. And often a bit more manageable for people in terms of doing things for a longish period. Because, you know, this kind of map set you can play a few maps and take a break and do something else if you're not really in deeper mood. But at the same time, it's meaty enough that you can kind of dive into the whole thing at once. So, unlike some of the slaughter maps when, you know, doing a map in a day is a entire multi-hour thing by itself, especially if you're a little bit iffy on the movement skills or not dying, you know. So yeah. Alright, this is going to be fun. Please let me get the super shot. Ow! No. Get in space. Okay, one thing that I'm glad you give control to the player here is the fact that you can release the revenants at your own measure. Now, I could try and cheese this again, or I could just do what I need to and try not to die while I teleport back here. Or while they teleport back here. Run, and wait for them. There's at least lots of room to move here, so... You guys... it's monster blocking line, it's English. But this does give me a lot more room to actually... I got stuck somewhere. Okay, and for the sake of brevity, I am going to now start saving, but it's still pistol starts, and hopefully I won't need it, except at that particular point where I'm most likely to die. Maybe before the arch file as well. It's not the same, so it's how often you use them, I guess. So, you'll see. Oh, I'm really tanking every hit with the face right now. Yeah. See, that's what happens when you let yourself get impatient. Start making more mistakes. You end up at 1% health. A single zombie and is the end of me right now. And I've got another attacker right here. Right in the way of my only chance of surviving more than one hit. I mean, this could be a really big Iron Man. Well, I forgot the other health kit for say, but yeah. That would be a really cool Iron Man challenge for 1 hit point game, but I mean, even in classic Doom, I think only technically possible and very frustrating to do. But yeah. Well, there we go. I mean, the auto naming there is perfectly fine. So, what was I missing again? So I pushed this. No, I hadn't pushed this button yet. Okay, so that's this one over here. Prepare myself for Revenants and Hell Knight and Pain Elemental in very close proximity. Run this way, so that way. Let me see why I decided it would be better to start saving a bit, otherwise it will be here all day. Call it a skill issue. Let's go. Oh dear. I made all the worst decisions there. And I just got killed by a lost soul. I mean, we can call this the blooper section of the map. If I were to give it an overall assessment, although I haven't quite finished it yet, I think I've seen the majority of what you're trying to show here. So, good cabin map, a little bit rough. Yeah. Let's see if we can get past. I mean, who plays Doom without wanting it to get a little bit rough? So, let's go. There we go. Right, so I'm gonna shut up for a little bit and just try and hyper focus for the rest of this map, and we'll see how that goes. Okay. You know, actual hyper focus where one gets things done, not the hyper focus that results in ow, face full of rocket. Who is pointing at me with a shotgun? That guy. Okay. And he should be a bit easier. He's alive. Yep. Sometimes you just gotta grab the bull by the horns. Yeah, sometimes I fall back into a very safe, cheesy way of playing. Hopefully that's just because I needed a moment to regather my equilibrium. Nope. Nope. See? Avoid that third frame and they are zero threat. Nope. Oops. Okay, he got a hit, didn't he? My bad. I don't know if I call the Hell Knight here particularly threatening, but well, everything needs to be life or death, so he'll need to quick save. Oh yes. Okay, I'm not going to be the foolish thing of moving backwards there. Where'd they go? I know there's supposed to be something very hostile coming up here. Just one of those rockets, damn it. Whoa. Okay, so that's, I don't know if we want to call that a bug. I suppose, yeah, we can call that a bug. Don't move forward if we don't. Also, a guaranteed damage hit from a pinky is a little bit mean. There we go. Ow. Should have saved those rockets from the trial. Ow. Why am I sucking so much at dealing with remnants today? Oh yeah, I haven't played in a while. Never mind. I mean, I've been building out maps and kind of play testing that, but I'll be honest, I was just doing RDQD testing, so I was not really meaningfully improving my Doom skills, you know. But sometimes you just need to gain a bit of focus and learn how to move. Like water, even in cramped spaces. Flow like water. Use the water. Take the shape of your container. There we go. Keep on losing track of where I am. There we go. I did pick up the... Yeah, I've had the red key, damn it. Here we go. Hahaha. Fucking arch file. There we go, now it's going a lot better, as long as I can deal with the hit scanners. Any subtle. Oh. Yeah, these fucking lost souls are exceptionally irritating. No. You go away. You go away. You go away. And thank you for going away. Okay. Okay. At least one more over there. Come on, dude. You can do it. I can get him anyway. One dude left. It's in the corner there. No. I have the horrible suspicion it is an archvile. Yeah, this map is a bit of a... don't know if I call it mean map, but it is rough. Okay. I don't know if that's a silent teleport or not. No, it's just interesting. Oh, one of the Romero laws says that there shouldn't be a part of the map the player can see but cannot go to, but you know, there's all kind of guidelines. Anyway, yellow door's right here, isn't it? Oh, it's just a Baron. Okay. Barons I can deal with. Another Archfire would have been a little bit active. Well, there's good cover around here, I think. Lots of corpses there. Yeah, no, Baron definitely the better choice for closing. And the computer area map. So let's see. Ooh, okay, so that's where there's potentially a secret, and there's probably a button nearby I can press. This one, maybe. This is definitely. That this torch is colored differently, but it doesn't make a difference, yeah. Okay, so what am I missing? Maybe I just need to reach it. No. There's no buttons over there, over there, over there. I must be missing a secret switch somewhere. Interesting. I'm not seeing it off the top of my head. A devious one, certainly. And I think we shall call this map a done. What dwells beneath, and what dwells beneath were indeed demons from hell. Anyway, on to the next map. Actually, no, let me quickly have a sip of water. Try and get coherent thoughts together for the map. I like the visuals. I am fond of your cramped cavernous type of maps. Cramped cavernous sounds contradictory, but in this case, cramped and cave-like, let's put it that way. Where you've got like a mining facility or some kind of installation inside, or tech lab, as the case may be. Combat-wise, I mean, it doesn't feel difficult for the most part, but some of those traps are outright nasty. And as you saw, I died probably more times than I strictly should have. But once you get the kill in that archvile, it is very satisfying, which is always a good sign with an archvile. Yeah. Anyway, one more sip of water, and then we'll move on. Rampart Rumble. Oh yes, I can see the ramparts already. Content snaps it in. There we go. Right, so I need to get that shotgun without getting killed by the hit scanners on the side. And doing so, I need to threaten myself with imps. Okay. So, take it slow. We don't get their attention, and then we kill them. There we go, safe space. Well, sorta. Ow. Get hit from some very weird angles here. And from both sides, which is very annoying. This is almost trench warfare in Doom, which is pretty cool actually, and it's not overdone, you know. I see a super shotgun there. There's a way to get the super shotgun, I know. I shall find it. I'm not doing great on health after a little hit scan and stuff. Oh, let's see how it goes. Exit is right here, I just got to figure out how to open it. Okay. This makes me think a bit of Ultimate Doom. And kind of had a few semi-mazes like this. Winding bars, I'll call it that. Oh, there's a good camouflage of the Spectre there. Oh, this is a very, what's it, StarCraft style sound. This is very Terra 01, you know what I'm saying? I love this track already. Well, it's, you know, it's not StarCraft so much as StarCraft flavored, but it is its own track. But that's the vibe it gives me. It's very Terra 01, you know, when you're in the peaceful phase of your map, when you're playing and just building up your base, getting the SCVs out. I am a bit of a fan of long guitar solo kind of stuff, so, you know. Alright, what am I doing? Yeah, I don't have the super shot yet. Is this how I get it? The legendary. The only. The one. Is that time switch or? I think so. There we go. I got their attention. I see. Yeah, this, so far definitely, as I've said even on the forums, you've got a knack, DMH, for cramped, finely tuned maps that make the player feel pressure. That's how I put it. I mean, that's good Doom. That's what a lot of people like in their Doom. It's not slaughter, it's a little bit of, it's a balance of combat and exploration. There we go. You found a balance there in a cramped sense. It's weird to describe otherwise. Oh yeah, I wanted to press that button in order to lower that loaf in order to... It can be a little bit convoluted in terms of the switch hunting does sometimes. Just saying. Now you see, Revenants are much harder to time with the punch than Thinkies, because, well, you're almost guaranteed to get a melee swipe if you get within a certain distance. They only have a 2-frame attack animation, and that makes them hit much faster. Oh lord. Always an archvile! I don't know whether I love or hate the fact that there's always an archvile in your maps, really. Ah! There that was... I'm going to call that one a skill issue. I can't call that one unfair, there was plenty of room to move, I just failed at dodging. Overall, I like this map as well. Honestly, I haven't found any reason to dislike maps so far. I've been having fun. And it's keeping me on my toes. Holy crap, I just got killed by a barrel. Blown up by a shotgun. That's right there in the embarrassing doomed death list, isn't it? Well, let me take a moment quickly to have a sip of water and maybe a quick bio break, and we'll carry on. Right, I'm back. Now for one more attempt. This map isn't being unfair to me, I'm just skill issue. So, you bastards are gonna die. There we go. Now, okay, I'm not exactly in the best health. Ah, not the only ones who can do that, monsters. Oh, that was nice. I heard that. Let me grab that health. A bit of armor, because that'll give me an extra hit, maybe. I mean, it's all in consideration, but how many hits can I take? Ow. And I grab that health kit. Now, damn it. I was hoping they would invite, but I hit them. Shouldn't be using that much ammo on him after that when he hits from a chain gun. Very good. Bloody hell, I think he is very well camouflaged. Okay. Teeny bit of hell. There's a secret somewhere, but I don't know. I don't seem to be the right frame of mind to spot it on this map. I'm gonna do some resource scavenging here. Imagine the secret isn't too hidden. Because it's not that huge a map, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Not seeing anything obvious. Maybe... Is that a switch over there? I think that's because that's by the door. No. Wait a second. There we go. Ahaha. I twigged onto a different colored torch earlier, but it was for the wrong part of the map. Okay. Whatever. There we go. Now I feel much safer. What was I doing? And pushing a button. This guy is much less threatening with a super shotgun. Although it's a bit annoying that it took 3 shots to kill him. Ideal kill rate for Revenants is 2 shots per kill. And anyone who's had to balance maps before for ammo has figured out that much. Oh yes. Sometimes I'm way too chill for finding puzzles. It's not like it's all that difficult. I mean, anyone who can finish Sunlust Map 1 can make this. I'll deal with him just now. Oh wait, no, he's downstairs. Let's deal with him now. There we go. You have to go back up. Sometimes lifts like these can be a bit of a chore. I see there's a little bit of a texture misalignment there, I think. I mean, it's barely noticeable, and it can be a bit of a weirdness with... I see now, so you use a low texture here. Yeah, you see there's a bit of an issue there. Minor glitch, but you might want to look at that image. There we go, it's like it's fine here. It looks like it's a missing texture or something here, or maybe you've got... let's see. It's because this is a full sector, while you deleted sectors here, but no, that should be fine. I don't know, I'm not quite sure why it would do that, but it's that one... Yeah, so it's just this one. The others seem to be fine. Like that. Oh, no, there we go. That's something you'd only spot if you're actually looking for a glitch item. Oh dear, I forgot about this guy. No. Aha! The real trick with archviles is knowing how to take advantage of when they do flinch. It does take you keeping a bit calm, you know? There you go. Wasn't so bad, was it? Failed on the last hurdle last time. Good now. Yeah, just some minor visual glitches. Doesn't feel unfair. There are a couple of mean traps, but I mean, every death really felt more like a skill issue for me. Minor navigational chore is probably the switch to that elevator, but shouldn't need to be doing it 3 times like I did, I think. So, yeah. Rampart Rumble. Good little rumble. Now. It's that Dragonfire. Dragonfire. Definitely sounds like you've got the right kind of metal going for it. I don't like this song as much as the last one, but that was admittedly just baller. Stuck at the bottom of a lift with an imp on top. Not the worst situation, but not enviable. Wonder if that eye means anything. Ah, above me. They never look up, do they? And they includes me, weirdly. Oh. Honestly, I have no idea where I am in this map at this point, but it's been an exciting experience. It's a lot more... I like the cracks in the ground, the detailing there. You're definitely going deeper into caverns, you know? I can see where you're going with the Dragonfire theme, lava, and the flaming skulls. So yeah. There we go. Combat doesn't feel too high pressure. I mean, it's kind of like I'm cheesing it a bit here, but there is limited movement room in there. So it does kind of favour duck and cover a bit. What's he aiming for? Oh. There we go. Maybe I'm just adapting to the pace, but I mean, this one isn't feeling like it's fighting me like the last one. Oh shit, I forgot to... You know what I forgot to do? Oh no. Never let it be said, I do not stick to my rules. I don't feel like it'll be too much of a problem, you know? It's been pretty fun. Out so far, out. Well, last time that guy wasn't anywhere nearly that accurate or insistent. But still pretty good. I do tend to have beginner's luck with maps. Oh, I need a blue key. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so the goal here is to get the blue key for that door. That first involves getting Mr. Kako there to come out of the shell. Now we're gonna first do this. There we go. Let's clear out that. The problem with this bloodfall is that it kind of falls into a water pit, which does kind of come across as incongruent. Yeah, there's a thing where you kind of need to have a like 3 different liquids. I don't know. A little bit of disconnect there, I feel, but that's kind of a personal thing. You might just be wanting to go for this as a thematic and color thing rather than as a consistency thing. You get what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of Doom is abstract. There we go. Like I use objects as like a as part of the terrain. Can be a little bit jarring when you get trapped in a bunch of sprites, but it is also a nice way to constrain the battlefield a bit. Right, I was threatening targets first. I'm growing on this song a bit, must admit. Ow. Oh, thankfully that was mostly low damage, but you know, not appreciated for the most part. I'm playing at the wrong time of day, and the sun's shining on my screen, so it all looks a lot darker than me than it would be otherwise. And I can see what I'm doing, but if something's in shadow, it's much harder for me to spot right now. But that should be... It's only an issue for like another 10-20 minutes, I guess. And the sun should be past for the worst of it. So yeah. Sound like I'm squinting? It's because I am. Oh. Priorities. It does feel like you're doing a lot of shotgun spamming in the map set, I think, if I were to say one thing. I mean, a lot of it is just you gotta find the weapons, but it's a little bit tiring shotgunning barons and hell knights for after a while, you know. But I mean, you do drop a super shotgun pretty frequently so far, so I'm sure I will be satisfied in that regard for what's there. Anyway, there we go. Oh, damn it. Auto switch, my old nemesis. That is a pretty nasty trap in and of itself. It's forcing someone to auto switch at the worst time. Okay, so they're probably above me somewhere. I guess if I go back here, I'll be finding some interesting changes in the terrain. I was right. Nice. Oh, damn it. Okay, so it's over there. Okay, so it's a nice integration of like different areas of the level. And it makes this, the purpose of this closet much clearer. It's a transition point of its own. Ah, I see. Now I see the platforms. Still got quite a bit of map to go. I've already seen the secret, it seems. Yeah, I mean, it's that super sphere. There we go. Easy secret. If you think just a little bit and look just a little bit... Oh god. I mean, I've just got a machine gun. The Bay, not the Mancubus. And the Arachnotron, but only one at a time. Yeah, this isn't so bad with a shotgun. It just feels a little bit sluggish in some parts, I think. Let me use it. I mean, there's a certain way to... I don't know how to put it, so I don't know. It's not so bad once you adjust to the fact that it's for the map. Secrets, yeah, most of the monsters, yeah. Maybe I'll take it to a rocket launcher or something. Nah, this one's relatively... This one's all low to mid tier enemies, which I suppose is why the weapons are also a bit... Nothing takes too much time to kill individually. If I was going up against a cyber demon, I suppose I'd have reason to complain. Yeah. Having lots of fun with the stair builders, I see. Anyway, let's go. There we go. And this is probably going to be an arch file. In fact, I'm willing to bet it's going to be an arch file. Maybe it'll be Revenants. It's an arch file. And a Revenant. Wow! 2 Revenants. Damn it. I'm dead. Am I not? Not dead. Wow. That was amazing of me. There we go. The climax was utterly predictable and yet still nerve-wracking. Cheers. I don't know how I feel about that, but it was fun. I suppose I can say that's how I felt about it. It was a fun fight. But if you played the last few maps, you know exactly what to expect. So yeah. Is there something here? I've got all the monsters all killed. I'm missing one item, which I'm not going to fuck with. Here we go, that's Dragonfire. Fun map. Feels a little bit confusing at first, but once it all clicks, you kind of get the intuition for the navigation. Yeah. On to our next map. Woodwork. Do feel free to chat if you wish, or if anyone's watching. I mean, this is also going to be recording, so... There we go. Ow. Go away. Oh yeah. At least I did it early this time around. There we go. I do like this. It's almost a Plutonia aesthetic, honestly. Lost valley in a mountain. Old building. Yeah, just the kind of place someone will be holding secret rituals to summon demonic entities, you know. And just look at those bars. Those don't bode well for any dwellings. There we go. Oh, there's another one. Well, I'm not going to fall for him. Okay. No, that's a start, isn't it? Oh, there we go. I missed the elevator. Oop. Elevator, stairs. Machine gun might actually be a good option here. I'm guessing that's a secret, maybe? Be wary of what lies beyond this portal. Always good with the foreboding portals too. Ow. I mean, honestly, I'd call this anything but spare parts, because every map so far has been fun. And I've had at least, you know, a little bit interesting to say on each one, I think. And if I had to say one overall theme here, it is constraint. Yeah, constraint and threat. It's not a power trip kind of wide, you get what I'm saying. And I'm about to die, but I was hoping to grab some health there. And he predicted me, I guess. Right, number 2, I guess. Should get a little bit less lost now. I'm going to do the smart thing and use the machine gun to deal with friggin' hit scanners. Damn you, weapon switch. Oh, I could have been injured quite badly there if they'd had any sort of brains there. No, go away. Okay, so yeah, that is one thing I've noticed is, at least for someone like me who's a little bit careless, I'm going to be holding health a lot. I'm going to take that stim pack though. Oh yeah, was that door behind? This is a good naturalistic feeling. It's like I'm weaving my way through rocky cracks. Yeah, this is gonna be... most embarrassing death for a Revenant. Stun locked unto death. No, ow. Shiza. Oh well. Yeah, this map's a little bit of a ramp up in difficulty from the last one, or I just feels like I've got less freedom of movement. It's much more difficult to back out and kind of find cover. Damn it. Okay, let's try putting in a little bit of hyperfocus, but the sun's getting worse actually, so I'm just going to focus on squinting and trying not to die for a little bit. Yes, I hear you arching. Don't need to announce yourself like that, it's very rude. Ow. Interesting. I had not noticed the red key card there. Yes, thank you for listening back. Wait, why am I just retracing my steps here? I know where I need to go and it's not there. Shit. Wow, if you stand here and wait for them to teleport in, there's quite a lot of them. I don't know if that's intentional though. Oh Lord. Excuse me. Just need a little drink of water there. Right. Here we go. The way of the plink is a tedious and slow one, but very effective. Whoa! Snaky rocket. There we go. There we go. No, you don't. There we go. That's definitely a secret. Question is how... this looks like a major door or something. Yeah, that's definitely a secret. Something I shoot. Something I press. Okay, I'm guessing the archbow is behind there. Right, well, there's no point dwelling on it too long, but okay. This textures. Why doesn't it feel familiar? Maybe I've just been doing too much plutonium mapping. Ah. Should probably grab that while I can. A little bit of platforming for some extra health, but not actually a secret. I think that's a nice choice. Although maybe I'm supposed to go to that point later, I don't know. A little bit of sequence breaking maybe. Red key door. Oh! I hate it when I get stuck on a wall. There we go. Huh. Ah, there we go. Almost all the kills. I haven't found the secret, but you know what? I bet you. Literally right there. In my face. If it was a snake, it would have bitten me. Okay, there we go. Got the secrets, you got most of the kills. Don't know what I'm missing for kills and stuff. Don't know if that's a surprise or guess we'll find out. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Wasn't too hard to deal with them. Where's I going again? Up here. There we go. I'm kind of getting a feeling for this map's layout. There we go. A bit of health and... Oh yeah, that's where the bar was earlier. Yes, that's woodwork. I don't know if I really get a woodwork vibe, but it is a fun map. That kicked me in the backside a few times though, so, you know. Cool, so I think I'll give it one more map and then I'll have a quick make some coffee break and then we'll focus on the last part of the what? Yeah, okay, so there's no custom intermission there, but that's fine. So is this a dead simple tribute or is it its own thing? I don't know. It looks more like its own thing. I mean the Baron right there. Oh, very decent, the music. I mean, this is so decent. I mean, it might even be a decent track. I don't know, but it's cool. I like this track, and it's perfect for a tech-based map. Oh, that's nice. I like these. Nice force fields. I don't appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, this map set so far has started out good and only gotten better for me. I haven't found any real... The visual quality assurance is very well done. I mean, just look at this. Completely distinct kind of look. Even for the familiarity of being tech-based. Anyway, I should probably not be firing a rocket. Quarters if I'm surprised. Oh, nice. That was a high damage roll on the side shots for that pinky. There we go. No. Oh, yeah. I must play it according to my rules. There we go. Always fun. I mean, just let's pop along to the song a bit. It really gives me that vibe of, you know, the first level in Descent. Not quite the same melody, but it's very, almost, not the same melody. Might be the same BPM. I'm never good at judging BPM really, but I don't know, it just gives me that vibe. Might also be the instrument set. Yeah. Okay, give me those shells. There we go. Oh. This is a very cool tech-based file. I mean, it takes a... I haven't figured out how to get the bullet blocking working on transparent line grids yet. I must figure that out at some point. I know it has to do with having other textures nearby, and I don't know, but... for now I just have it as a permeable glass kind of thing. It's fun to play around with transparent line grids though, so it's cool to see it. Something I've been playing around with a lot myself lately. Oh, dearie me. It's not really the most threatening archvile I've ever dealt with, but wasn't expecting him at this point. That was a bit of a twist. That was probably the least threatening archvile in this entire map pack, if I had to guess. There we go. Oh, nice. Keeps the pacing going without... I don't know, I like this. I really should have played this a bit earlier because this is getting me back into Doom in a good way, but... There we go. There we go. Oh shit. Oh, ow. That hurt. I have got the rocket launcher, but it's a bit risky here. And while a little bit tedious, it is not at all that difficult to shotgun the Hellknight there. They're just big pinkies in the end. Still love this song. There it is. No. You've got this underground storage and computing room. It's all very Doom abstract, but that's kind of how I like it anyway. Compute I enjoy, I appreciate, but it's not necessarily. I mean, this isn't entirely absent Doom cute, but it's also, you know, you're not quite sure what the rooms are, and that's fine. It's the vibe that matters, the theme that matters. I mean, you've got the centerpiece areas like this, which are nice as well. Yeah. Oh, ow. Okay, let me get some health first before I get myself killed. Okay, that's... Ow. There we go. Okay, I wasn't expecting him, but unfortunately for him, I have the literal perfect weapon selected. Don't forget to grab the rocket launcher. Huh? Yes, I did. That was a waste. I'm just going to fire that because it deserves to be fired. You might say that rocket launcher feels a bit unnecessary. But yeah, otherwise, good tech-based map. I love this track. And the demon dance is done for at least a few minutes. Right, so we've got maps 8 to 13 remaining, I think, which means we have 6 more maps. We're at about the halfway point, and I'm going to go quickly make a fresh cup of coffee and top up my glass of water. So I'll be back in about 5 to, yeah, let's say 5 minutes. I'll start the next map so that you can at least listen to something that isn't the Doom intermission music. So, Annihilation. Oof. Yeah, this one's going to want me to warm up a bit for it, I think. So yeah, I'm going to get some extra caffeine. Be back in a few. Okay, so I'm just going to get some caffeine. Be back in a few. Okay, so I'm just going to get some extra caffeine. Be back in a few. Be back in a few. Okay, so I'm just going to get some extra caffeine. Be back in a few. Okay, so I'm just going to get some extra caffeine. Be back in a few. Okay, so I'm just going to get some extra caffeine. Be back in a few. Okay, so I'm just going to get some extra caffeine. Be back in a few. Okay, so I'm just going to get some extra caffeine. Be back in a few. Okay, so I'm just going to get some extra caffeine. Be back in a few. Okay, so I'm just going to get some extra caffeine. Be back in a few. Okay, so I'm just going to get some extra caffeine. Be back in a few. Okay, so I'm just going to get some extra caffeine. Be back in a few. Okay, so I'm just going to get some extra caffeine. Be back in a few. Okay, so I'm just going to get some extra caffeine. Be back in a few. Okay, so I'm just going to get some extra caffeine. Be back in a few. Okay, so I'm just going to get some extra caffeine. Be back in a few. Okay, Right, I'm back with some coffee. I also took the chance to scarf down a hot cross bun. So, let's take a look at Annihilation. It's map 08. Right. I like the use of skybox and roof here. It's always a little bit finicky to get right. Feel that way for me. Ooh, this looks like it's going to be a very arena map. Oof. I think I just got double teamed by a pair of revenants. I got double boomed. Oh dear. And there's chain gunners too. Okay, so this is one of those maps where you just want to be moving very fast at all times. And trying to avoid getting killed by chain gunners, revenants, or other particularly nasty health chewers. I should not have used both the health charges at this point already. Oh, come on! Honestly, not my favourite map so far. This is perhaps my least liked map in terms of first impression. Well, no, it's called second impression because I like that roof, the wooden pillars over there. Thematically, like the visuals I like, but oof, it's just rough. Nothing like, but yeah. I mean, it's not that bad, I suppose. You just gotta learn, but you gotta know where the chain gunners and hit scanners are, or you're just gonna get yourself injured. I don't know. How much would you say the skill issue? Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, so that's where the super shotty was. Okay. There you go, see? Okay, revising a little bit. It's not so bad once you get into the... Once you get rid of the hit scan out, once you get rid of the hit scanners, you've got plenty of health, plenty of armor, and you should have a second health sphere, and I suspect I will need it because it's probably going to be a lot of revenants and probably not. Well, 3 minutes. Just call me the Prophet of Doom. Wonder where the rocket launcher goes. Is that ow! I feel like I'm playing Plutonia. Ow! Yeah, this one's hurting me. It's hard to avoid damage in this one, even if you do try to play it carefully, I think. Hold on, you know. That hit me. I think that got the... No. Thank you. Okay. Before I take the risk of crossing that, I'm going to use the wise thing and get myself a little bit of a health boost. Sun India. I wasted that health. Oh well. If that is dead, oh god. Don't know where this guy is. Over there, okay. Ah! This is a masterclass in how to pressure the player. I don't know how. You know what? Why am I doing that? Then I can just do that. You know there's just going to be more stuff to hit there. Okay, so very sudden in a sense, but not actually. This map gives a lot of Okay, no. I was going to say it's got a bit more bark than bite once you figure out the basics, but no, it's got a bit of a bite if you let yourself get trapped. And if you waste all your available health. I think these cacos are probably the last of it. Definitely not my favourite map so far. It's a decent enough arena map, but not to my taste. There's one left, it's probably Baron? I'm guessing a Baron. Oh, it's a Mancubus. What a twist! Annihilation. Not my favourite map, but it's one of those maps where it's like you kind of go, okay, it's not so bad while you're playing it. I don't know. Yeah, treadmill. Okay. Right, so we are on map 9, treadmill, 15 monsters. I suspect this is going to be very hectic, especially with that track. Yeah. Okay, so it's a series of... Okay, so it's kind of like Map 5 and Doom 2, only extended into an entire kind of... I'm going to call this like a fully thought out map idea, but a playable concept. Fully playable concept. There we go. Now we get the revenants. There we go. I know one of these is probably going to be an archvile. Probably. Would honestly surprise me if that was not the case. Yeah, so this one's kind of, you know, a sequence of one-on-ones, which I'm not going to call spectacularly exciting. Come on. This is almost like a training map. It's also, what's that map with the Kaka Demons and Doom 2? Map 12, that's the one. I hate that map in general, but I do remember the lift sequence, the door sequence there, to get to the exit. Kinda like that, but not quite. I knew it! Oh lord. I don't know if I can survive this. Okay, so it's the end gets very exciting indeed. And I think I need to find the secret before. If there is a plasma gun or something, I definitely am going to need it for that one. Okay, so it doesn't start out exciting, but then it really pushes you at the end. Okay, that's a nice twist. I suppose. Yeah. I think you're going to give someone a super shotgun right from the get-go. You don't need to go through like 2 or 3 per go. Although I suppose it's also to build up the arsenal for the archvile, so yeah, that makes sense then. Ow! Double ow! Okay. All I can think of is to push sides. That's probably not the right place to look for the secrets, but... Oh. Another on. Whoop. What about it? There's something in my throat. There we go. Let's push the dive buttons. Heroic nopeles. Obviously, this is probably going to take me at least 2 tries unless I'm completely wrong, so. I'm willing to take that. I might survive this. Whoa! Nope. I knew it. This one's going to take me a few tries, I think, because I tend to get worse on the subsequent attempts. I mean, I think these lost souls are a bit gratuitous, honestly. I got one. Nope. Where's this guy? Damn it! I mean, this map starts off slow, but I hope it doesn't ramp up the pressure. Okay, let's try just immediately prioritizing the archviles, ignoring all else if possible. Okay, there we go. Oh, you... Okay, I've got the serious threats out of the way. If I can avoid those. Okay, so it took less tries than I thought it would, honestly, but it would have been a bit tedious just doing those switches every time, I think, so I'm gonna take that as my excuse. Still haven't found a single secret. This one's probably a secret. Yes. Okay. Okay. Hell, I'm already sure I can do that, because I'm going to have some fun with the BFG now, you know? Okay. I'm just cheating it because I want to. Damn it. This one I got much more ballsy. There we go. Now, if you know the secret's there, it becomes a bit easier, but if you don't, you're not going to find that secret in the middle of the fight. That's definitely the kind of secret that's for someone doing a non-blind run to use, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, as I said, slow start, very exciting end. Yeah. On to map 10. Where is this? Yeah. Yeah, the beginning does feel like a treadmill, if I'm honest. Yeah, that's exactly the... Yeah. Let's see. 9, yeah, so we are on map 10, okay. We are on respawn. I'm not sure if that means we're playing a nightmare-ish type map, or if it's just devious Archfire resurrection placement, or what. Yeah, let's see. Of course he gets a shot off, but okay. Yeah. This isn't too bad. He's a bit of an irritation, but with a shotgun, mostly it's a matter of hitting them enough times. If there are like 4 of them, that would be a problem, but yeah. Excuse me, got a bit of gas there. Right. 2 secrets on this one. I'm not sure if I'll get them, but you'll see. Now that looks like it gets slowed down for game reason. Oh, okay. That's probably not what I was looking. Is that it? Yeah. So I don't know if that was the plasma gun or... seeing a way to get it anyway. That plasma's definitely a secret, but I don't know how to get it, but we'll figure that out maybe. Especially if I need to restart anything. Oh, Lord. No! Oh, come on. There's literally nowhere I can get. Yeah, that's a bit mean, I think. But we'll see how it goes with my next try, because it could just be sour off the time. Jesus. Ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ow. There we go. Yeah. Never nice taking a couple of arachnotron shots to the face. Guess no. What does it lower then? Definitely something here. It's on that side. Sometimes you just gotta use the rocket launcher when you got it. You want to save a few rockets though. Don't know if I'll get more. So okay, it's going to... Oops. What am I missing? Ah, duh. Right in my face too. It teases me there. Bro. Okay, come on, buddy. You can go this way as well. Ah, it only works once. Okay. Clever. Oh, shit. This isn't damaging, but... Ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ow. Ow. Okay, I got very badly trapped there. Yes, man, but nah. I'm not sure if I really like it, but... I'm still trying to give it a go, so let's see how it goes. I may also just be drifting in focus a little bit, so let me sharpen up my mind a little bit. It's almost a hypnotic song. There we go. I should. Something that lowered here, but I don't know what. Is something there? Oh, I need to actually get the key first. Close that one. There we go. Alright, I should be able to kill at least one of the bands with that. Oh, what about that? And I can largely ignore. Whoopsie. Yes, you're going to get a very humiliating taste, Mr. Barron. Maybe your friends will make you pay for it a bit later, but it shall not be you. There we go. There we go. Good enough. Kill a couple of assault or a shotgun. Could use some health though. Really could use some health. You know what? This gives me a vibe of like one M4. No, M1 I mean. Oh, yeah. Just... Although, although, of course, your E4M1 does not have a super shotgun, so, yeah. Yeah, these have become... Oh, I see. Something lowered somewhere. When the... I see. So there must be a way to get there. Did I just... Secrets on this one are quite obscure, I must say. That wasn't too bad. It's not a my. What am I missing? Something silly, obviously. It's always something silly. Okay. Just going to pretend I don't hear any of that resurrection noises going on in the background, but it's just... Okay. Oh my! Thought I'd hit him. That wasn't too bad. And I even have some good plasma available for something that might benefit from it. There are plenty of things in doing maps that can benefit from a good dose of plasma, you know. I suppose I've missed any health somewhere, have I? No. Oh well. Oh wait, no, there's some very good placement. Just when I need it. More puzzle this time. Whoa. Okay, so getting really stocked up here. Birds. Oh, I see, there's two of them. Got it. Ooh, that would have been. Oh, you're kidding me. Yeah, that last one's really a bit overkill, dude. How's someone supposed to deal with that guy? Seriously. That one's... Oh! I got that sneaky little shot. What? I mean, we're at the end of the world. That's where the fight's really ramping up, so... I don't know if I should complain, but wow. I'll give it one more full-on no-save try. Give me a second. Right, I'm back. Right, this is going to be the final completely save-free try. Or at least now I'm aware of most of the worst threats. Don't know if I like this map, honestly. I mean, it's not a map that'll put me off playing the entire map set, but it is a bit of a heavy on the arch fouls in closed quarters for me. I'm guessing that 13 is probably going to have a cyber demon. I'm wondering. I'm trying to guess now. Yes, no. I mean, it would be a finale, you know. Whoa, forgot about that guy entirely. Not even joking. Got it. Ah. Sometimes saving rockets is more about efficient rocket placements than just not using them. There you go. I didn't pick up the armor. Wow. Still not quite sure what this does, except maybe slightly lower the... what was I doing? Oh yes. That one. I always forget this one. It's like such a... It's hidden without being hidden. It's weird. It's hard to describe. Okay, I've got the blue key. There's going to be a pair of barons. I'm playing elemental. Lots of chain gunners. You do like your chain gunners, DMH. You really do. And you'll get a few. But you're at half health best, so don't go getting all in my face. I'd like to enjoy it. Ow. Don't cheese it? Yeah, no, I won't try to cheese like that. Oh my. Come on, Pain Elemental, you can do it. You can show your face down here. I won't hurt you. Promise. Oh, I mean, that was literally in my face, approaching for a full second almost there. I really have no excuse. Okay. Pain Elemental dealt with. I mean, the chain gunners... The soft souls do provide a bit of a meat shield, I have to admit. Yeah, I don't really have anything to deal with. No. Hump your own mom. There we go. Nice. Always nice when some shotgun sniping goes well. Especially when shotgun's all you got. Come on. No, hit it. There we go. There you go. There we go. That was a very tedious way to do it, but got the job done eventually. I only barely die in need of health though. Missed anything here? I know there was this here. It does raise the super health eventually. Could use this later. I should probably not be going slow here. So kill off each other a bit. Oh, damn. Double down. That sang a bit. No. You need the health, yes, I could probably use the health. It's gonna be a rough final fight until you. There you go. This one's a lot better than forwards, but that's what you do when you've got your relatively limited play area. You interlink everything. Okay, so I'm pretty charged up. Hopefully. Okay, that's good. Oh. I think I found a soft lock. Okay, so there's a soft lock on map 10. Hope you'll forgive me for this, but whoop, 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 whoop. Ah! Bloody ice skating. There we go. Okay, that was just to get out of the soft lock, as you could see. Now it's time to deal with this. Mr. Annoyingly Stubborn Archvile. But, you know what? I compromised. See, I got 148% kills. You can't say I didn't try. Those Archviles will have a story to tell their grandkids, I can tell you that much. Anyway. That's Respawn. The name fits. I can tell you that much. The name fits. It's not my favorite map, but the name fits, and it doesn't feel unfair. Just tricky. Now, we're into map 11. This would be the final 3 maps. And if anyone was watching at the beginning of the stream, you might recognize this from the Doom 2 demo trying to play on it, which gave us a little sneak peek. Like the etherealness of it, and the way I like realities clashing in my design. I mean, I think anyone who's played my maps can kind of get that, and this is really pushing that nicely. But yeah. Let's give this a look. See. Oh, wow. Right from the get-go, you got an Archie in my face. Okay. And I should be pistol starting. So let me kill that guy. There we go. Still not so bad. I mean, yeah. Oh, there you go. You can even see him if you're paying attention at the beginning, like I wasn't. Yeah. I have enough ammo. I just need to be able to get to the shotgun. I'll take that. No. Okay, I am now in desperate need of health, but that was my only choice to tank that for the sake of a shotgun. One thing I do notice is that very few, comparatively speaking, just normal doors. Although maybe I'm just not thinking of it, but it's like, see what I mean? Like things that you'd normally expect to be interactable is powered by a switch instead. That's kind of the leitmotif, I guess, is guiding from door to door by finding the way to open them, you know? suppose it's almost... what was that? Ancient Egypt one, not Sunlust or... Sunlust or... No, it's what me. You know the Indiana Jones themed one with the... right in the first part of the first map where you're breaking open wooden boards to get into a temple? Yeah, it's kind of like that vibe. You're hunting down switches inside an ancient ruin. That's how this map feels. And it's just a little bit adjacent of reality. Oh my. The thing with these kind of fights in those kind of quarters is that it's also disadvantageous to the Hell Knight because they need to navigate around all of these corners to get anywhere near you. So as long as you don't get yourself trapped between two enemies, you're pretty much fine. This is almost pure dungeon crawler in terms of like how the combat works. You evade and use timing, and don't let yourself get trapped where you can't move. There we go. This track really is very like calming. And you'd think that calming isn't a good vibe for a Doom map, but I mean, yeah. It's a nice break of pace from Archvile Magnus, and I'm sure that there's going to be a twist somewhere. It's gonna... Yeah, see? There's always a twist. It's the hunted twist in this case, although maybe not. I didn't see like 8 of them. That's Archvile number 2. Again, even the Archviles, they feel pretty chilled at this point. Like, hell's getting you a break, you know? There we go. That's back where I was. I wonder... There's a secret on this map. I feel I'm not too likely to be the one to find it somehow. This is yeah, this is like a dungeon crawl. Ancient facility, dungeon crawl. Huh. Those are the vibes I get to this map. I suspect I'm going to benefit from this shortly. Am I going to go gutsy and try and beat an archvile to death with my bare hands? Not generally the wisest course of action, but it is achievable if you're in a navigationally suitable environment, I guess would be the term I'd use. There we go. Oh, ow. Oh, no, I'm not going to. I'll try and bully one of them if I don't get myself killed. Kill all of them. Oh, the Hell Knight's offering, so I guess I have to. Bully. 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 Oh, whoop. That was my own. Ah, ooh, you got a hit in, boy. Good job. 2 hits, but it was a very low damage roll, unfortunately. There we go. You gotta get some use. I mean, wow, this level was positively tranquil, I have to say. I like the vibe. It's not really what I was expecting after the last few maps, you know? But it's a nice change. It's a good breather, and I suspect the last 2 maps are probably gonna be pretty hectic. So yeah, let's enjoy the vibe a bit to some spaghetti bolognese, I guess. Nah, yeah. Yeah, Facility 1, nice, chilled, relaxed map. I like it. Even the Archviles are taking it a bit chilled there. No, that's a spaceport. Ooh, see, listen to that intro. Once Upon a Nightmare. This is map 12. It's our penultimate map for spare parts so far. And you know what they say about penultimate maps, they are ones that really go for a push. So, yeah, look at this expansive, nice big city map, which is a complete change from the rest of the WOD so far, I think. Not really a city map. Yeah, no, it's a city map. High pressure from the start, yeah. Definitely a penultimate map. Much better than Doom 2's map 12. Yeah. Even if they share some of the textures. There we go. Oh, wait, I've been... There we go. It's got two secrets to look for. Where there... Ow, ow, ooh, ow. Wow. Yeah, this is pushing your pressure. Oh, he's still obsessed with the caca. Right, let's find some health, because I really need some health, thank you. No! Leather and Hicks scanners, wow, everywhere. I'm very glad you gave that health boost right at the beginning there, DMH. Okay, so that must be a secret, and I will find a way to get to it. He was already half dead. Can hear the Archviles in the background. You can always hear them creeping, waiting. Let's see. I'll deal with Bobby over there. And there we go. What? That's what you get for carelessness, eh? Right. Let's try and find... Clear out what I can of the hit scanners. Especially that guy. Why am I not going right? Okay, just a little bit of focus at the beginning of the map can carry you through it pretty well. Lot of revenants, so be keeping eye open for their shenanigans from a distance. This looks like a secret to me, but it's not. Oh, what's that? That looks like a bunker or something. Really good, like, ancient ruined city vibe. Well, not ancient. A modern city being overrun by vegetation and, well, demons. Who will win that fight, I wonder? Good job, Kaka. Did I boom him off? I guess. I'm saving these for... There we go. Come on. There we go. Ow. There we go. Okay, so I push that button. I guess I push that button. No. Right, there's a little bit of health still there. Full on bullets. See, a single backpack. Nah, I mean, these maps they don't really make you feel so precious crap that you need a backpack. Most of the time. I'm missing something obvious, as usual. There we go. The Caco corridor. Caco is generally good to just get in their face. Whoop. could probably have avoided that if I'd really tried, I suppose. I don't know. It seems like it was avoidable to someone, you know. Give me that help. Oh? Ah. Yay. Ooh. Okay. Would be one of the most annoying. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this one doesn't feel so bad once you're into it a bit. Like it starts out really high pressure, but yeah, now I've got some equipment and a little bit of health and armor. Not much, but you know, enough. What did I miss here? Yeah, I haven't even pressed the switch here. Oh, I like this. I haven't seen this before. Is this Otex? I don't know. That's a nice vibe. Yeah. There we go. Back to where I was there. Just to give people a nice... CX. Whoa! That's kind of neat. I'll take a single hit right now. Please tell me there. I knew it would be a good idea to remember that. Aha! There we go. Okay, I'm slightly survivable now. What am I missing now? Something I must obviously. Now it here, push back there, and here. Push the button here, which opens. Yeah, I think. Yeah, okay. There we go. No? Was open. So how do we get out here? A little lost here. Come on. There we go. Oh, derp. Wow. Okay, that was my own blindness at play. Oh my. I'm in dire need of armor right now. And health. Armor and health. In great degree. Yeah, I knew that was going to come. Maybe there's something I can get. Oh, yes. Oh, where was it again? What is that? Oh, and it's on a timer because of course it is. Okay. Okay. So I go here, What did I push again? Oh yeah, it wasn't here, it was over here. Quite a multi-stage secret to get to BFG, but I suppose that's fair enough. Can I get there in time? I can. Haha. Okay, I've got 2 shots of this. I don't know if it will be enough. But... oh, I hadn't even noticed this dude. Yeah, you're getting the super shotgun, bro. There you go. Health is greatly appreciated. Extra shotgun shells. Let's see what I'm up against in here. Well, I'm not going to waste a PFG shot on him. That would just be gratuitous, honestly. I've already got the secrets, so I don't think there's any more. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Okay, I've got 1 shot. I can hopefully use it to kill at least one of them. That wasn't too bad. PFG was definitely very helpful there. Okay, so this level has a hot start, but it's not too bad once you get into it. Nice, okay. So that is Once Upon a Nightmare, and I think that means we are looking at the final map now. So let's see what it brings upon us. The Graveyard Shift. Ooh, nice Doom Cube Graveyard. I'm not huge on Doom Cube, but I can recognize a lot of effort put into it. So... should probably do that. Oh, this one puts some pressure on you by... there we go. Okay, so a shotgun's right there, but you've got to look for it a little bit. I'll take what armor I can, and a little bit of extra health too. That's enough to take a hit scanner. Hit. Whoop. It feels like the last map so far I've actually gotten more chilled than the earlier ones. It's weird, but I do like... ooh, these are very nice windows. I mean, this is vibing. Kind of goes from a bit frantic action, but then you got maps like these where there's just a really good theme going, you know? Anyway, let's try opening the other door. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could have dodged that probably. I don't know. Maybe. Probably. Oh, oh, oh. So that's how you kind of... use the pinky as a way to keep players pushing with the pistol there. There we go. Alright. So you get a little warning of the cackers if you're paying attention. Go. Go. Come on, nuts. I deserve to take that hit. Never get complacent even with cackers. Got a lot of extra armor, won't hurt. I missed one, but whatever. Oh, nice result. There we go. Plenty of extra movement potential. Although a lot of plinker potential as well. When you stare soulfully at the shotgunner for a few seconds and he shoots at you before you remember. There we go. Ah. Still spooky boy here. And there we go. Oh shit. And there we go. And now, to all three of you. Why would you do that to me? There we go. Seems a bit surprised getting a rock to the face there. I'm gonna save the rest of them though. I suspect you're gonna need it. I don't see. I wonder if there's checked crosses in the other parts of the map. I'll just shotgun him. There we go. Ooh. Many doors in this one, and a really nice going deeper into a cemetery. I'm suspecting there's going to be a lot more evidence coming later on. First, let's make sure that hit scanners aren't a thorn in my backside. Aren't you embarrassed, Mr. Baron? You're supposed to be the top tier of hell and you're being slowly pegged down by a guy with a shotgun. What's worse is the shotgun isn't even a matter of necessity in this case, as I have better weapons. It's just to humiliate you. How sad. Oh, I do like this little... What's it? Basins. Doomtree basins, some real nice religious symbology scattered about the place. Very churchy. Or in this case, I suppose, church in the process of being profaned rather than what you might expect of one normally with one being already kind of torn apart in Doom, you know? The antidote to pain elementals is normally anything that can stunlock it. Oh. I thank thee, Lord, for thy blessing this day. And nice, extra health too. Yeah, this map's very generous so far. There's definitely going to be a High Priest of Hell here, so I'm waiting for the Archviles. I mean, it's a cemetery. What else can I expect except, you know, raising the dead? I mean, look at that. It's keep getting my words mixed up to that for some reason. It's annoying. Guess I'm focusing on the dark coordination side of it. Yeah, Chamber of Worship, place in the church where The antechamber, I guess. Cathedral hallway, I don't know. Oh, the sepulchre. There we go. Sepulchre. That's the word I was thinking of. So, yeah, nice sepulchre. Very strong Doom Cute ending, which is a bit different from your normal end maps. Though I suppose there might be more maps coming in as well, so, you know. Yeah, that one was the last few maps actually kind of went the opposite direction from what I expected. They went more chill than action oriented. Like it was front loading the action, and then it kind of went more chill as the map set went on, which is, it's not bad, it's just a bit unexpected. That was a nice final map because it was it was almost a more artistic exploration of Doom Cute. Still kept your themes. I was surprised there weren't more archviles involved there. But yeah, good map. Yeah, oh dear. Here's a map 14 as well. So is there something different here, I wonder? I mean, it can't hurt to try. What if I go to map 15? Yeah, so there's definitely something. Wait. This is a bonus map, I think. I don't know. Huh. Well, let's give it a go. Hello, Mr. Revenant. Start with you. Because you are out. Most annoying. Damn it. No ammo, no health. No nothing. Keep, oh dear. There we go. There we go. I wonder if this map's... I don't know. Thought it was only up to 13, but let's take a look at number 14. Which, as of yet, is unnamed. Oh, scheiße. Ah! That was... There we go. That was mostly a matter of popping in and out of cover. Can't really press that. Ooh, okay, I see. Bit more platform. Yeah, this one, you do seem to like the type for this platforming and switch platform thing. There we go. Well, this one's making up for all the missing art files from the last one. There we go. I was taking a gamble there. There's low enough on health. There we go. Got the red key. Yeah, so I'm assuming this is incomplete map, and that's why it's not actually exited to from the last map. Which, fair enough. But yeah, nice little preview, I think. Yeah, I think that's... unless there's a secret map I missed. Which I don't think so. No, it's cost. Yeah, I think that's about it for spare parts, or at least the current iteration of it. So, overall impressions are I really like it, honestly. It keeps a good pacing going. It doesn't keep you too occupied for too long with any given maps. No major graphical issues. I wouldn't say there are any major balance issues. I just feel a little bit frustrated sometimes when there's a lot of archvile pressure. And you are very consistent with the archvile pressure. And yeah, thematically each map has its own solid look. and there's some excellent matches of music to the map as well. So yeah, if you're watching this in consideration whether you want to play the map set, I'll try and include the link in the description. Otherwise, yeah, I'll link to the thread, I should say, in the description. Otherwise, yeah, great map set. I've enjoyed it, and I'll try and formulate my thoughts in a thread as well. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day.